on turn 8, and I have to report from the field right now. So I'll call them the attackers. They claim this. The attackers claim this. The guy backed off a little farther, the defender, so they claim this. This guy's way down. He's got 1 hit left on his structure. And so he went back here. His whole goal was at the end of the game, in 3 turns, he was going to get over here and reclaim that, so that because his Kodiak's here and he had just a few hits on him, and so they're going to claim more victory points than the attackers. However, this guy has just walked over and just blasted him out. He just destroyed him. So that happened. And then the only 2 guys left to fire were here. Now, this Phoenix Hawk jumped behind him, but that'll have to come later. But I just want you to know, this guy, I said, both tanks, fire on the Kodiak. He just rolled, got 4 hits and a critical. Rolled that critical, rolled a 12, killed. So the Kodiak goes up in flames, it hits something, and he's gone. So that is huge. He still gets to fire, but that's huge. So, yeah, that's huge. So, and I guess he'll change as a target to that guy. But I don't know if you can do that. I still not clear on how you claim it. I've just been, I don't remember. I said I was going to do it one way. I'm not sure I've done it. So, anyway, that's that. Pretty crazy, pretty awesome. So we'll come back later.
And that other tank, you do not have to declare all the shots, if I read it real correctly. So that tank just shot at him, 4 hits, plus a heat, and he's gone too, because he only had 3 hits left. So he is destroyed as well. So both those things, we'll see if those guys can take out those tanks, because that would severely help their plan if they do. So let's see what happens. Okay, turn 8 was quite decisive. As we check out the battlefield here, we have Scourge down, we have a Phoenix Hawk down, we have a Battle Tank down, and we have a Kodiak exploded in a critical hit. I would love to have it. They have these rules, but he would explode. I think a critical hit like that would explode and do some damage to people around him. But so the only thing the defenders have left is that tank, and he's got some hits on him. He's gonna have a hard time hitting people. So there are 2 turns left for the attackers to take him out. But he's got to hold that, otherwise it's a complete victory for the the attackers. So he's going to hold out 2 more turns, see what happens. I should have some more smoke back there for that down dasher over there. See. Turn 9. Biggest thing that happened is that tank fired on him and immobilized him. Got the motive hit on every tank and rolled a 12, so he is immobilized the rest of the game. But there's only 1 turn left. Fired on him, got some shots, got 2 criticals on him. They got a critical because they rolled 12, and they also got into the damage. So I'm not really sure. To me, you should get 2 criticals, so I rolled 2 criticals. But I'm using the Death From Above. I got some questions to ask them, so I'll talk about that after the game. But so right now, and then he moved, and he moved. They're swarming him. So the last turn, they can have a complete victory if they can destroy him after this in this turn. Okay. Wow. Okay. So I remembered, and it wouldn't have affected the game any other time, but these are overpasses. Like this is like an underpass. The road goes underneath the railroad. So him sitting there takes him out a shot of this guy and gave him cover even against this guy. But awesome, last turn, he moved up, not within 3 inches. This guy sprinted, the whatever that is, sprinted over to claim the, hoping this guy would get destroyed, and then he could claim the victory spot. Well, sure enough, the Zeus fired on the tank, got exactly the number of hits he needed to destroy it with the cover, and he decided he rotated his turret because he had 1 hit left on him, 1 structure point left on him. He turned his turret, fired the guns, and destroyed the, what is that? Sorry, everybody, I should know what that is. Oh my goodness, cover up the name one more time. Raptor. Covered up the Raptor. That's a pretty cool looking model, I gotta say. Look like a jet.
what an epic end. So he denies them the objective point, but they are all destroyed. So they do lose the day. But he dies on he held that hill, as it were. And victory goes to the attacking whoever's, I don't know. Clan, oh boy, I don't know the clans yet. Anyway, so victory goes to them. I do not know the hero, the MVP of the game. I almost think the tanks. I mean, the tanks really did a good job. And that Shadowhawk really did a lot of stuff. The Shadowhawk here that took it out in a couple turns ago, he did a lot of damage around the field. But I didn't think that Kodiak was going down. That guy deals out 9 damage. Yeah, very cool. I'll be right back. So I have, I don't know how to say this. I've had 3 dalliances, flirtations with Battletech over the years. Always using, I think it was Battle Force or something, way many years ago, and then Alpha Strike came out and I was so excited. I made videos about it with some crappy painted models, which I apologize for, but I left them up. And then I discovered Death From Above Gaming, and they have made some little tweaks here and there to Alpha Strike that I really like. I don't know the game well enough to know if they're good, or, you know what I mean, like as far as, but they feel right. Like I was initially like, man, short range is 3 inches. So basically what they did is they took the inches, like what you do. So if I'm going to play some games, which I will on maps, they'll move 3. That'll be 3 hexes and 12 hexes, and that's standard. So they changed some of the movement stuff, but it felt right and good. And I really had a good time with this game. I mean, I don't remember having this much fun playing an Alpha Strike game in the past. I was just kind of like, yeah, it's okay, I guess. But that was a lot of fun. And I wasn't even use all the rules correctly, because I just got the Alpha Strike book, sold some games off, got the Alpha Strike book, and so and also got the beginner box coming. That was fun. So anyway, I wasn't using all the special weapons. I did use the turret because I learned how to use the turret on the tank, but I wasn't using a lot of I used some of the heat from the tanks, but some of the other stuff I wasn't really using, like the special abilities that the tanks and the mechs have. And I probably was doing some stuff wrong here and there. And this was a hard table to play on because visibility, I'm like, well, but in a way it wasn't though. I struggled most with these, with the tracks here because they're elevated, so it like was a third of the tanks. Anyway, I don't know. And then the building here, I had a little situation there, but he was covered. The woods were a little bit weird, but not too bad. But dang, I had a good time. This guy going down early in the game just blew my mind. And then like no one was going out. This guy went out quick, and then no one was going out. And then just turn 8, man, it just was disaster. People just went out left and right. Well, the attackers lost 2 of their units immediately, like pretty early. Him early, and then him about mid-game. And so I was like, man, they've already lost 2. This is no way. I thought the defenders had it, and the defenders were doing this thing where they're coming back to claim these, and then just that Kodiak, that critical hit on the Kodiak by that tank. Yeah, that's why that tank needs to be the hero of the game, even though he's gone. He took him out. That helped immensely. So pretty awesome. I mean, that was a good time. So thanks, Death From Above Gaming. Go check out their YouTube videos. Super high quality. Not like this crap, but super high quality. Good videos. The website's great. They're coming out with some Alpha Strike stuff that'll help me understand some of the rules better. Look for some Alpha Strike videos, I think, from them this week. And I do hope to maybe get them on my channel, do a little interview with them. There's been some interviews with them too. I'm trying to think of questions I want to ask them besides the ones that they've been asked. So that's that. Really fun. We'll see how many more games I get, but that was cool. So from like a campaign standpoint, I'd have to kind of figure out, like, you can't salvage the Kodiak, he's gone. And I guess you could salvage some of the other guys. I think you roll. I don't have the campaign thing, so I don't know. But Okay, blah blah blah. That's that. Great fun reporting to you all. We'll talk to you later. See ya.